Okay, we're on air. So what we're doing this week, Nancy, is what I'm calling body juggling jam. Okay, and the the reason I'm calling it that is that's what Michael Pesta keeps calling it. He's the guy with the AFAA, or used to be. He created it. He keeps calling it that because of one of the YouTube videos. It was called Body Juggling Jam, and yeah, and I told him it's not a bad name. That technically I call what he's talking about floor work, but I don't think floor work is as good of as fun of a name as jam. So what you ladies are going to experience today is what I call the body juggling jam, which is just the ball. It's play. It's fun. Everybody has a smaller ball than we normally have on the bar, right?
Yes.
Okay, so what you want to look for when you're working on the floor, when you're working on the floor work or at the body juggling jam, is that their knees should be relatively close to the height of their hips. The way Nancy's knees are like right at the same height as her hips. Some of you, your hips are a little bit higher, and a little bit is okay. If your hips are way higher and you have trouble getting your feet on the floor, that ball is too big for jamming. Not in reality, but it's bigger than I would suggest for a beginner, okay? And we always want to take these classes from assuming a beginner is going to be present, because a beginner is almost always going to be present. So everybody got that? Do we have a question?
No.
Oh, okay, that was just like a Heil Hitler, or like what?
Status.
It was a high five. I'll assume it was a high five. Boom, nice. Okay, so does anybody have any questions at this point?
No.
No.
We're all saying no.
Awesome, we're all set to go. Okay, so what we need to do is have a way where everybody can see both me. Not that you need to see me, but I need to be able to see you.
Yeah.
And so is that Diane 2 next to you, Nancy?
Who's next to me?
2.0. So 2.0, scoot forward. Scoot forward and roll your ball up there. Yep. And then Nancy, scoot back to where you were.
To where I was, okay.
To where you were. Okay. So positioning is going to be really important in all body juggling classes, but especially trying to teach it digitally like this. What we have set up here is not ideal because everybody's north is not the same direction. Everybody understand that? Mm-hmm. So Nancy's north is different than, who are my names all over again? I know we got Joanne back there. We got Lori.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And what's Black's name again?
Millie.
Lori, raise your hand. Lori, okay, and this is Diane 1 and Diane 2 and the head vampire. Okay, so if there's a way that we can remedy this north position, I want to see you ladies find it now. See if there's a way that you can all be facing the same north and I can still see each of you.
Okay.
Can you guys see yourselves on your computer?
A little. You're not really, because
it's pretty small. Like I'm big on your computer. Can you make you big on your computer? If you click your box, will it make you guys big? Because you don't really need to see me.
I think you had to do that. Oh, yes.
Booyah. Okay, so that was an important discovery. Hold on, I'm gonna come back to me. Okay, important discovery. We've been doing this for like over 2 years, training Google Hangouts. She just learned that she could make her whole screen whichever of these boxes that she wants to. That's important because now everybody can see where they're at in space. Okay, so but then
yeah.
So now is everybody facing the same north?
We're all facing the same. I think the same north. If we're all facing,
which looks like it's diagonal in your room.
Right. All except Millie, who's decided she's going to face to the west.
Okay, well, make sure everybody's facing the same north, straight ahead, like match
towards the air conditioner, towards the TV,
towards the screen, towards yeah. So everybody looking at the screen like a mirror, you should be looking at your chest facing a mirror. And Joanne, you're not facing straight at the mirror. You're not facing straight at me. There you go. There you go. Okay. So now everybody's north. Awesome. So if I tell everyone to touch the ground on the right side of you, there we go. Nice. Good. Back up. Good. Now stay with Nancy. Touch the ground 20 times, Nancy. Try to sync with Nancy's movement as much as you can.
5, 6.
Now let the opposite hand reach up. Touch down, opposite hand reach up, back to center. Good. Now put your hands together at your heart when you're up.
Whoops, okay.
Yep. There you go. Boom. Side touches. Working with the obliques. We're feeling our balance, even though we might not be thinking about it. We're starting to feel our balance.
And we switch.
Switch. Boom.
Whoa.
Yep. So Diane 1, your ball looks like it might be a little too big. Is there a smaller one that you can find?
This is the smallest one.
Mine seems smaller. Well, I think ours are the same.
Keep going, Nancy. If you can find a smaller one, find it. If not, work with what you have.
I couldn't.
Great job, ladies.
12. 13.
Oh, I touched.
15.
Make the movement as soft, as luscious as you can.
17.
Make it delicious.
18.
I don't think so
19.
either. I think that's the
20.
smallest one.
Maybe. Honey, you want to try?
If that's the smallest one, you can just work with what you got.
The white one's smaller.
Try that one. Oh, is the white one smaller?
It's not as full of air. I don't know. Try it. We can always switch back if you don't like it.
So the reason I could tell that ball was a little bit too big for her, Nancy, is she was losing her balance just trying to touch the floor.
Okay.
Right? And she can learn her way through that, but it's going to be more of a challenge than if she had a smaller ball. Okay, everybody back to center. Your butt should be right over the center of the ball. And I want you to come up on your tippy toes. And you're going to raise one foot. I don't care which one. And you're going to find your balance with one toe. So this is a prep, Nancy.
Okay.
This is what we do with people before we ask them to find full balance. This is a prep. We're teaching them where their center is right now. Switch toes. Imagine you're floating underwater and try and feel your body literally floating in liquid, in space. Let your arms be soft. Let your shoulders be soft. Switch toes. Switch toes. Now, as quickly or as slowly as you want to, you're going to switch toes back and forth, but I want you to concentrate on letting your body float so you're not obviously losing your balance while those toes switch. Search for a smooth switch between those toes. Now see if you can let them switch without one touching. So one foot's going to come up before the other one touches down. So I want space, not necessarily faster, Nancy, I want space in between one touching and the other touching. So you guys have all been putting both toes down, picking one up, putting both down, picking one up. I want there to be no toes down and then put one down. No toes down, put one down. I want you to do that. Nice. That's exactly it, Melly. I want space in between those toes. Make that space as soft as you can. The down and the up. Nice, Diane one. Good. Now both feet down. And you're going to rock your hips backwards until your feet come off the ground. And then you're going to let your feet come back down to the ground. Rock the hips backwards, feet come, but not that far. And if you do go backwards too far, just spread your legs out like Nancy did. Just spread your legs out and you'll catch yourself. Rock your hips back until your feet come off the ground. Then let them come back down again. Rock your hips back. Good catch, Millie. If you go backwards, split your legs and you will catch yourself.
Yeah, that's why I did that on purpose, so you guys knew how to do it.
Great demonstration there, Nance.
I was afraid to forget to mention that.
All right, so as you're doing this rock, I see some of you making it longer. That's perfect. Try to make it be a little bit longer each time, letting yourself float just a little bit more. We're easing our way into finding our center, easing our way into balance, not making it cerebral, not making it hard where like it's got to be tough. We're just letting it be soft, so it's this feeling that grows inside, the feeling of floating. As you feel that, I want you to remember your heart center, how when we do hip rock on the bar, you let your heart float over the bar. As you do this rocking motion, let your heart float and let your hips move freely under your heart. Your hips are what's going to control where the ball is. Good. Now come back to center, both feet on the floor, and we're going to do hip rock side to side. Give me 20, Nance. Match Nancy as much as you can. Heart stays still over the center of the ball, wagging the tail.
6, 7, 8, 9.
Much better.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20.
Beautiful. Front to back.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20.
Now remember, ladies, every one of these movements, you want to try and make them feel as good to your body as you can. Try and make them luscious. Don't do them static like Pilates. Body juggling is not Pilates. All right, so now we're going to do the same hip rock motion front to back. Hips come forward. We're going to go down into the small of the back, and the right hand is going to reach back and touch the floor behind you. Hips come forward onto the small of your back. Right hand touches the floor behind you. Woo! That was a nice catch there, Di. Good. So this will feel a little bit awkward at first, especially if your ball is too big, but you can make this movement work on any size ball. So just try and find where your center is so that you can twist back and touch the floor in a controlled manner. And if your ball is too big, Diane one, you just do whatever you can. Do as much of that as you can, because I can see your feet are sliding.
Yeah.
And that's a very hard move to do if your feet won't grip the floor. I've tried to do it on paper, and it's tremendously difficult.
You want a mat?
You want that, Diane?
Maybe I'll try a mat. I can get it.
Very nice job. Good catch, 2.
Two. Okay, two.
What one and what two?
Bing.
Didn't you
But
read
it's Diane
that?
one and Diane two.
Apparently I didn't read that one.
This will keep me directly at on the right.
The Grinch that stole Christmas is one anything too.
I don't remember that.
It's tough on your legs. Wow. Do we have to switch sides now?
Yep.
Fine.
That's 501.
That's right. Oh, yeah, it's much better when the feet
Focus on your center on this. Do not focus on like you're trying to lift weights like it's a resistance exercise. This should be a relaxation exercise and a balance exercise. You're trying to feel where your center is a little bit more on each pass. Great modification, one.
Oops, not in sync.
It's okay. Keep yourself safe before you worry about staying in rhythm. Once you got something, then get in rhythm. Because it's more fun, it looks better, and it's actually easier to do something when you do it with others, literally.
I'm trying to nap because
Yeah, the mat does help.
Will not stay.
All right. Great work. Okay, the mat does help. Yeah, because it's your feet are sticking. That's good. So another important note is when we're doing body juggling jam, feet need to be able to stick to the floor, because if they don't, certain movements like this are very, very challenging, especially if a ball is too big. Awesome work. Everybody's going to find center, put both feet together, and then spread both feet apart. Wider. Put them together 20 times.
2,
Try your best to not bounce. Try and let your center float.
5, 6,
Nice.
7,
Notice what has to happen to not bounce.
9. We look so cool. 10, 11,
You just wait.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20.
Awesome. Feet together. Now the right foot out to the side. Left foot stays where it's at. Back to the center. Right foot out. Back to the center. 10 times.
3, 4, 5,
Keep your balance.
6, 7, 8,
Nice, nice.
9, 10.
Good. Other leg.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Awesome. Both feet together. Now the right foot goes out to the side. Lean your weight onto that right foot. Yep. Nope, with your hips. Let your hips roll towards that right foot. There you go. Boom. Perfect. Shift your weight back. Foot comes back to the center. Good. Again, foot reaches out. Shift your weight into that lunge and then come back. Foot comes back in. 10 of those. Yep. Nice. Foot goes out, shift into that lunge, right back. Nice.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Awesome.
9,
Sweet, other side. Step and
1,
lunge. Yep.
2, 3, 4,
It's like your hip's going to roll onto the side of the ball. Yep. And then right back to the center.
6,
Yep. Good one.
7, 8,
D1 and D2.
9, and 10.
Awesome. Okay, now we're going to do a trick.
Trick.
Yep. Okay, so both feet together. Right foot out to the side. Shift the weight. Okay, so we're going to go from here, right back to center, both feet. Out to the other side. Shift the weight. Good. Back to center. Out to the right. And back to center. Yep. Boom. Couple of more times like this.
Yeah.
Okay. Go right now. Everybody right.
Oops.
Now what we're going to do,
I am too.
go right. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go all the way to the left, but only one foot is going to be down in the center. So you're going to hop and replace one foot with the other. Yep. See how she's that foot. Perfect. Nice, D2. Oh, good catch. Good catch. Nice fall. Nice fall. That was a good job. She went with it. Turn in the direction of the skid. Good catch, D1. This is called speed skater. So if you imagine you're skating on ice, you're going to let that nice Millie switching her feet from one side of the ball to the other. That's awesome. This is speed skater. You can let it be as small or as big as you want it to be. Nancy's making it really big now. That's awesome. She's in the Olympics.
That wasn't you. That was me.
Give me another 60 seconds. Speed skater, speed skater. Watch where you are. Don't roll into your partner. Yeah. I like the unison in the back there. That's nice.
Except for the wedgies.
Okay, come back to center, and I want this just for the camera because this is on Google and Nancy can download these, and I love it when she edits her little stuff. So we're gonna do this one for the edit, okay, Nancy? I want D2 to scoot right a little bit.
To the right.
D2.
D2, not 1. Okay, and then well, we're gonna do speed skater again. But I want everybody to stay in unison. Everybody stay together with Nancy. You're going to go left first, Nancy.
Left first.
And I like to put my hand on the ball.
Okay.
And
Everybody left, hold, and then give me 10 and stay with Nancy. This is just for the video. Ready? Go. Nice. Nice. Awesome.
$506.
Awesome. Beautiful. Back to center. Great job. Now we're going to go back to our rocking. We're going to rock the hips back, let the feet come off the floor, and we're just going to see how long we can do that comfortably. Rock the hips back. See how long you can keep your feet off the floor. If you start to fall backwards, split your legs. Good catch, Joanne. Yep. So as you find yourself floating one little bit at a time, I want you to realize that the way you balance is by moving those hips. And you want to move the hips in whichever direction you feel yourself falling. So if you feel yourself falling forward, tilt your hips under, tilt your hips forward. If you feel yourself rocking backwards, drop your hips backwards, either side. Let your hips lead into wherever you're falling, and that'll be the beginning. Yes, nice, 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 D1. Nice. Yes, beautiful, beautiful. I'm seeing some feet floating.
Woo!
Nice. Good one, Lori. 2 more minutes. Finding your float or your closest thing to it.
I think I left my balance at home.
Good. All right. So we are going to come back to center. And what we're going to do is just like hip rock, when we tilt the pelvis forward, we're going to tilt the pelvis under, and we're going to step forward 1 step at a time to come back to the small of our back. Show them, Nancy. Tilt the pelvis forward, step down, small of your back. Don't bring your belly button way down in front of the ball, though. Try to keep your belly button over the top of the ball. Show them again. Belly button stays over the top of the ball because that's where your balance is, and then you work your way back up, okay? Stepping down, stepping back up 10 times. Stay controlled. Feel your center. Stepping down. This is the beginning of drip down. This is a prep for drip down.
Everything you do on the bar, you can do without it eventually.
I'm still working on inverted fold without the bar, but
Oh yeah, maybe I wasn't quite right there. I might have exaggerated a little bit.
you can definitely do anything on the bar with a partner. That's for sure. And I'm sure at some level of heightened vibrational enlightenment, I will be able to balance on my head on the ball with no bar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shoulders.
How many is that, Nance?
22.
Okay. So now what we're going to do is that same thing, but instead of stepping down, we're going to let the feet hop out. So show them what that move is like, hopping the feet out, boom, and hopping them right back in. Boom. Hopping out and hopping right back in. Nice. Keep that movement as small as you need to feel safe. If you go backwards, remember, split your legs, lean forward. You'll catch yourself. Very nice. 10 of those.
4. 5.
Got core.
7. 8.
Whoa.
9. And 10.
Okay, so now we're going to demonstrate what flow does, right? Everything in body juggling is based on 3 principles: balance, then power, then flow. Okay, so you guys worked on balance. You had to find your center. We just worked on power. That's controlling your center. Now we're going to work on flow, which is releasing that control into fluid and effortless movement. Okay, so now, Nancy, you're going to do the exact same thing you just did, which is drip down, but this time you're going to add your arms. So when you go down, your arms are going to come up overhead, and then as you come back up, they're going to come back down. Now, as you ladies do this, I want you to notice how much smoother using your arms as a part of this movement makes the movement feel. Now do it again, Nancy. Arms come up on the down, and then down on the up. Good. Now stay with her. Make it as graceful as you can and try and let yourselves float. Go. 10.
Don't make me laugh. Yeah, those arms will help you right back up. Okay.
7. 6. 5.
Nice.
4. 3, 2, last one, and up.
Beautiful. Great work. Great work. All right.
Really go.
Now we got rollovers. Everybody make sure you're facing the screen directly. Your chest is facing the screen. We're going to go into drip down on our back. Right hand goes to the floor behind us. Drip down, right hand goes to the floor behind us. And we're going to pivot the spine and bring that left foot around all the way in front of us. Boom, to right there. Touch the floor, and then we're going to bring it back, and then sit back up. Boom. Good, that's one. We're going to do another one slow. Come down onto your back, twist to touch the floor. Left leg comes around, touch the floor. Keep your body over that ball. Keep your body balanced over that ball. When you twist, keep your body over the ball so you're balanced. Twist, touch the floor, twist, come back up, and sit up. Good. Yep, hold on 1 second. Boom. That's perfect, Diane. Don't try to go too far your first time. That's perfect. Just go wherever you can. Ready? Everybody stay with Nancy. We got 10 on the right side. Too fast, Nance. They got to be able to stay with you.
Oh, you go way too fast.
Okay.
Boom.
2.
Yep. You got to move at their speed, and then they can stay with you.
3.
This is not graceful.
That's okay. We got to move through balance and power before we can get to grace.
All right. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9.
10. Okay. Hold now. D1 and D2, you can't really see this, Nancy, because you were doing the moves, which is why I'm realizing you got to have 2 teachers to do body juggling effectively. Come to the center, Nance.
This center, like
Further. Okay, now this lesson is primarily for D1 and D2, but everybody will learn something from it. Nancy, you're going to go back onto your back, reach back with your right hand and touch the floor, okay? Now, you know how to keep your center over the ball, but I want you to twist and touch your foot like you're not keeping your center over the ball, so like you're falling off of the ball. This is what's happening with D1 and D2. Y'all are like almost falling over, okay? It's like y'all are, there's this struggle of like falling over. Now twist your torso and show them how to keep their torso over that ball, Nancy.
I'm moving the ball with me.
So the ball moves underneath you so that you can get a full twist, and then that leg, see how her hips are supported? She's not turning off of the ball. Good. Now watch them, Nancy, and make sure they can both get that before we continue. Ladies, go ahead and do that for us.
Down to your back, roll to your right hand.
Much better, much better. Perfect, D2. Okay, D1 needs a little bit of help, Nancy. Help her.
Okay.
And I think it's because her ball's too big.
All right. So down to your back. Right hand on the floor. Roll to your left, your right side. Now take that.
That's better. That's better. Yep. Physically help her. If somebody is scared of their balance, Nancy, help them. Hold them and give them balance, because then they'll be able to feel what you're doing.
I think it might be your bionic hips, but so go on up.
Oh, do you have bionic hips?
He does. She has 2 bionic hips.
Well, that's just incredible. Like, I didn't know that. Like, you know, I mean, come on. Like, this is incredible. You can do any of this, hun. Like, totally. Now, let her do it again. And if she needs help with balance, help her so she's not worried about falling, so she can feel that movement. Once she feels it, she'll be able to create it.
All righty. Okay. Down like this. Now roll over to your right side.
Yes.
There.
There you go. There you go.
And back
Yes, good, good. Perfect, perfect guidance, Nancy. Stay there with her and let her do it a few times so that she can feel it. Let me see yours, D2.
So down on your back, roll to your right side, lift that left leg over, tap.
Nope. Now you're falling. Now can you feel how you're falling off the ball?
Yeah.
Okay. You did it right when we first came out, and then I started paying attention to D1 and you lost it. So do it again. Come down onto your back. Hand goes down. Twist your hips. Okay, now you got to help her, Nancy. You got to help her.
Okay, so down to your back. You will roll to your right side, take the ball with you. Just like that.
Yeah, your ball is turning.
Yes, there you go. There you go.
You're doing it.
That's it.
Push yourself up. Now she's got it.
Help her, help her, help her.
There you go.
Yeah, she wasn't, the ball was rolling.
So to your back, roll to your right, get that ball with you.
Trying the other
Tap over, yes.
Boom.
Back.
Yep.
Push yourself up.
Good. Now you ladies try on the other side because y'all did 10 on one side. Now we got to do it on the other side. So try on your left side.
Not as easy.
Roll. Yeah.
Good. Good, Millie. Perfect, Laurie. Perfect. I love it. Let me see that again, Joanne. See, Joanne's on an even keel with you guys now because she hadn't done all this. So she's learning. She's back in school.
Yep, I'm gonna give you a visual. Actually, move your balls.
So you ladies go ahead and get 10 each yourselves because y'all have got it. Perfect. Nice, D1. Nice. Good catch. Good catch. I love it. I love it.
Roll to your back. Roll to your
Yeah, we got to get a testimonial from Bionic Hips.
down.
The only parts that hurt are the ones that have not been replaced.
Yeah.
The ones that haven't been replaced.
Right.
Well, you're a spokesmodel for the prosthetics industry then.
Yeah.
She's like, my only regret is I don't have more fake pieces.
That's true.
She has plenty.
Okay.
Pretty soon we'll have designer body parts. You'll have Gucci hips.
Would be nice to be able to
Roll it over to your left. Take that ball with
get a hip replacement and fix the whole torso.
So she's still kind of falling off there, Nancy. So I want you to make sure she's twisting her hips there. And if you got to hold on to them, then do that.
down.
There you go. There you go. That's better. Yes, yes.
Woo. Yeah.
Yep, we're almost done. We're almost done.
And
That's awesome. All right, everybody back to center, back to formation. Very awesome work.
So what did you say?
Back to your spot too, Nance.
Okay. One thing I noticed is the ball that Diane too had was really, really firm, really hard. And I think sometimes when you first start, you want a little softer. ball.
Everybody scoot your ball forward just a little bit. Everybody scoot your ball forward just a little bit.
Come towards me. Come towards mama.
All right, so we're going to bend down and touch the floor in front. Yep. And then we're going to come back up. And then we're going to do that 10 times and make it delicious.
Delicious.
Make it delicious. Make it feel like it's good to touch the floor.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Really roll that spine coming up.
Are we rounding up?
Yep, rolling the spine to come up. And 10, good. So now we're going to go down and touch the floor. Go down and touch the floor.
Okay.
And split the legs, rockabye, all the way back to the belly. Boom. Legs go all the way back to the belly.
Oh,
Yep, yep. Yep, perfect. Don't worry about how well you do it. Just get them back there. Then we're going to bring them back forward again. And then sit back up. Awesome. Do 10 of those, but do them slow enough that they can keep up with you, Nance.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
You little jackrabbit.
All right. So hands on the floor, legs wrap around, bring the legs to the front. And
Yep.
then sit up.
You got to follow Nancy, ladies. She can't lead if you don't follow.
I got to put everything back in its place there.
All right, follow Nancy.
Yesterday in my underwear.
Legs open, hands on the floor, legs back and around on your belly.
Oh, no, that's not gonna work.
Bring those legs forward and around and sit up. Hands on the floor, legs back. Bring them forward and up.
I feel like a big fat frog.
Alrighty, hands on the floor. Take those legs out and around. Bring them to the front and sit up.
Getting your pants around.
It's just strip.
Down on the floor.
My Tai Chi teacher called BodyJuggling wedgie ball.
Yeah.
So we're all in Superman on the ball. And we're going to bring those legs around to the front.
I think my feet are getting stuck there. That's why I'm not coming around. Okay.
Okay, one more time. Hands on the floor. Take those legs out and around so that you're in Superman. Spread those legs. Bring them to the front and sit up.
So, there.
It's harder coming forward.
Yes.
A lot harder.
All right, beautiful. Everybody down to your belly again. Okay, now you're going to reach your feet back as far as you can away from you, and you're going to spread your legs out about hips width, and your toes are going to come down, and you're going to bend your knees so that you squat. You roll back and all the way into a squat. Boom. Your heels should come down if you can. Boom. So that's where we're going to start in this froggy squat. And then we're going to push forward into Superman. We're going to reach as far as we can away. Boom. And then we're going to do a push-up. So your forehead's going to come to the ground. Boom. Shoulders drop as low as you can comfortably. Push all the way back into your squat in one movement. Boom. Awesome. Then stay together. Everybody move together.
So we'll count when our feet are on the floor. So here we go. Forward and back.
Front roll push-up.
2.
It's a little slower, Nance.
Good feedback.
3. 4.
Nice, nice. Good modifications, ladies.
Yeah. I haven't had rug burn since I was a teenager.
How risque.
7.
You're surprised I even had it.
8.
No, only that you remember.
9. And 10.
Awesome. Everybody in plank. That's hands on the floor, body long and straight, legs out straight behind you. And flutter kicks. Give me 20, Nance.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20.
Awesome. Stay here just to finish the night off, give you a fun challenge. Only do it as much as you can. We're going to do plank twist. You're going to twist onto one hip, whichever one Nancy goes to. Twist onto one hip and hold it.
Yeah.
Twist onto one hip and hold it. Only as much as you can. If you can't get there, don't kill yourself. If you can, hold it. Awesome. Beautiful. Back to center. And twist onto the other hip.
Left hip.
Go easy on this one, D1. Go easy on this one. Don't feel like you got to get all the way there. I would want Nancy helping you ideally. Nice job, Lori. Good. Now you're going to go from one hip to the other, slowly, gently, at your own pace. Plank twist from one side to the other. This is a stretch, not a fitness move, not a resistance movement. This is a stretch.
Good timing, Tony.
And anybody that's struggling with it now, ask Nancy after class and she'll show you how to do it better. This is one of the few moves that I don't have a good prep for. You kind of just have to do plank twists. There's no way to really prep for it. Actually, I bet there is if we come from the top and then twist down. That'd be a good prep for it.
Yeah.
All right. Beautiful. Everybody come down to the camera.
And see us glisten.
Oh, that was a very quick hour. That was a very quick hour.
It was, wasn't it? And we got started about 15 minutes in, so it was a 45-minute session.
Oh, Lord, okay.
They're going to open up the door because everybody's hot.
Because it's hot. It's awesome. That's good. Great work, ladies. Super awesome. I'm very impressed, and I want to know, I want some feedback from you ladies. What'd you think? How'd you feel?
It's hard.
It is
a
hard.
lot harder than with the bar.
Right. Because the bar gives you that safety. It gives you that thing to rely on.
Yes.
Anything else?
Oh, it was fun. It's fun.
Yeah,
It really was fun.
Yeah.
Good. That's awesome. That's primary. Like, if it's not fun, it's not body juggling. Like, that should be on the front of my next DVD. If it's not fun, it's not body juggling. Anybody else have any feedback?
Does it get easier?
Nope. It gets more complex.
It keeps giving you more stuff.
Okay.
It gets more complex. I'm really proud of all of you. Super awesome. And if you're down, I would like to do another jam session just like this one next week and play with some more progressions because I need to go through this material for what we're going to be doing at the gym. So this is absolutely perfect for me at this place and time. And then we can get back to the bar because we do need to continue developing that as a group as well. But as long as you guys are open to it, I would love to do another jam session next week.
So, in other words, we're your guinea pigs.
Yes.
Yes.
But
Not afraid to
We're
tell you that.
cute guinea
We're
pigs.
cute guinea pigs.
Guinea pigs are always cute, man. They're the best, and they're always willing to play the games, you know?
That's right. That's right.
Any thoughts or questions about our session today, Nancy?
Yeah, I think it was fun. I think they did great.
It was awesome.
They do great. They're such a great bunch of women.
They are. And ladies, keep giving her feedback because that's going to help her give you guys the best experience. You know, if she's going faster than you can keep up with, let her know. If something's too complex and you need help, let her know. And
some of the moves you have to tell me my face is on the floor.
Right.
I try to
Right.
look up, but then I'll like.
It's really
put my
hard.
boobs.
Right.
I'll like, oh
You're
my
just
God, my boobs.
Checking to see how far out they are.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Don't want anyone to see my boobs. You know, I'm modest.
Right. That's pretty funny.
Sorry.
All right. I think we drove him away.
Probably.
We
He's
did.
shocked
There,
because
oh, there you are. There you are. Okay. So, sorry, I lost you for a minute, but great work, everybody. Great work, Nancy. Your homework is to download this video and cut some of your favorite exercises out of it. Like do like a minute or 2 minute teaser of this sequence that we did.
Okay.
Cool?
Oh yeah, because you know that I was not going to do that anyway.
Ha ha ha. Right. Well, I figured that I might as well start giving you directions since you do your thing anyway. That I figured I might as well just start helping you.
So, Millie Donahue.
That's right.
All right, so I can't wait to see your music video cut of it or whatever, your teaser cut. Great job, ladies, and we'll see you all next week, same bat time, same bat channel.
Okay.
All right.
Bye.
All right. Bye-bye.